Good morning. Welcome to the Heart's Frontier. I am Kate Graham, and if this is your first time joining us, then hello and welcome. If you are familiar with this channel, welcome back. If you're new to this channel, it's nice to have you back. All right, let's get started. Today is June 10th, 2023. This is a daily YouTube energy oracle reading. I don't know why I keep saying YouTube. You guys are already on YouTube, you know. All right, let's do this. I feel like there's a couple messages that were coming in this morning for me. There were so many rushing through. I'm just going to see what comes through for this reading because, sometimes stuff will be meant for me, but I won't take it in right away. Okay, so already I'm seeing another one. There was the lion spirit. So I had a lion appear to me this morning. The lion spirit, this says be generous of spirit. I do feel like it's a good day to not see your own energy as limited. Um, truly, we're not limited. We have so much, so much endless energy available to us through divine and spirit energy. I also see an energy of forgiveness. So being generous could also be in emotionality, in thought and mind and word, being very generous to, you know, someone shows up late and you say, oh, that's totally fine, rather than, well, okay, you know. And so it's kind of just being a bit more generous with even like your forgiveness. We also have Nightingale Spirit, which says, love is all around. And I saw a really sweet round bird like this yesterday. I don't think it was a nightingale, but who knows? I'm still learning all the birds over in this area. So it was like this really, really round, very happy and curious bird. And it had like, it had actually a lot of bright green. So it doesn't look to match, but had a lot of bright green on it. And the bright green was matching the tree and the leaves. And I had this thought that I was like, I wonder if this bird knows that it matches the leaves today, and I wonder if it can see how majestic, how beautiful it is. And it was just like looking around, doing things. It was just trying to like, get a moment of rest, look for seeds, and it was just doing normal, normal bird things. It was just doing normal bird things. But I was really like caught off guard by how beautiful it was. And I have a feeling it's like a fairly common bird. And so because of that, I really kept having this feeling of like, I wonder if it knows how magnificent it looks to me, or whether it feels, I don't know, it's sort of funny. I just went on this whole mental tangent of I wonder whether birds know that they're common birds or not common birds, or the ones that we are like seemingly awestruck by. I just wondered whether they knew. So let's pull some earth magic, since clearly I'm feeling the earth vibes today. Today would be a great day to be barefoot. My feet are like tingling to be out on the ground right now. So today would be a great day to get barefoot. Eagle, communion. And I feel like a lot of bird energy. I know the lion came out first, but I feel like that was more of a smaller message compared to thinking about all these birds. And the communion, actually communicating with spirit, taking messages. I see a lot of, oh my gosh, like the repeating numbers have just been really, really increasing in my life. And they go in waves. I'm not normally very impressed by it, but maybe that's why they needed to have an upsurge, because I was like, I've been inundated. It'll be, I pressed the wrong button on a computer yesterday, and then it showed up that there was 5555 words in the thing that I was working on. It was like 5,555. And I was like, whoa, that's a lot of fives. And a lot of fives, four fives means like big change is coming. It's like the power of four to like the five is always like a change. Um, Sometimes people view five as like a more bad thing or challenging thing because they think that it's gonna like shake stuff up. But I love when stuff gets shaken up. I think that's like a really beautiful time. Yeah. Yeah, okay. These two came out and at the same time, so I'm going to take them together and I think I've read this message together and it does feel like the same energy circling back. So if you remember this reading, um yeah, I think it says something about vulnerability in the title if I remember correctly. This is like shifting into a different energy. It feels like someone is is really doubting themselves, okay? It feels like someone's really doubting themselves. So we have mountain strength and meadow vulnerability. And I love these cards so much. I love especially that they came out together. Mountain and meadow. Today, can you hold space for yourself to be the mountain and face and brave a great challenge in order to reach your goals, in order to reach your dreams, your heart, your destinations, however you're seeing this? Can you also be very okay with all of the naysaying, doubt, fear, um, just discomfort, anxiousness? Can you be with all of the emotions? The grief. Can you be with the grief of things not having gone the way that you planned, or life taking you on so many twists and turns until now? To be able to enjoy once you get to the top of the mountain, you need some of this vulnerable meadow energy. Like, think of having a sweet, quiet conversation, a sweet, quiet, real, and true conversation with, and it's funny, I'm getting this. This I consider it from Anne of Green Gables, so I'm not sure if this will be a reference to anybody that means something, but like a bosom friend, your bosom friend, a very cherished friend, basically, that you could just have as your closest confidant. It feels like you're going to need people hearing your truth and being vulnerable before you can get to the top of this mountain. I'm having a strange eye experience right now, which feels much like straining to see clearly. So it could be you or it could be someone in your life who is like straining to try and see clearly. Like there's been a lot of things going on, maybe chaos. If I could relate it to my life, I would think, I have many spinning plates up in the air, and so to try and focus on all of them at once, that would be straining my eyes. I'm doing a pretty good job not trying to focus on all at once and keeping them, out of my brain, but still in my calendar or getting tended to at some point. But yeah, if I were to be honest, I feel like this energy is just saying to relax your eyes, like allow what comes to you and to feel it out. That's what I'm feeling. It's like feel it out rather than see it. And you might not see something to believe it. You might feel into it, right? So if you haven't heard from a friend, and you're like wondering how they are, you could feel how are they? Okay. All right. And you can get a few impressions on how you feel that they're doing. And this is if you've tried reaching out. And if you are like doing many, many things at once and trying to figure out like what's the best, focus or priority, stop, allow it to come to you, allow it to feel right. What feels the most aligned and most energizing, right? Okay, two more decks here. Really sending you all a lot of love. I feel like this big chapter change has started to shift and take place for some people and not for others. I know for me, I had a big thing come in this week that it didn't seem big because not a lot happened because of it, but internally I've been shifting because of it. And yeah, and it's okay, yeah, mystery and surrender. So mystery and surrender. Beautiful. This is like mountain strength and meadow vulnerability, right? Mystery, any uncertainty, you go to surrender. So it's kind of like one, then the other, one, then the other. And to really actually let yourself, this is the focus today. Let yourself go to what feels most energetically aligned, and trust that you don't know everything. You don't need to know everything. This is a path of learning as we go, growing as we go. That's a song, and it just popped into my head. Um, it's such a good song. I'm gonna have to sing it to myself actually after this. Let me know if you guys want to hear me sing that song, because I will totally record a little version of me singing it. Grow as we go. Okay. Um, hmm. Well, I really feel like I don't feel this energy myself, but in the collective, I feel at least a few people seriously overthinking, like overthinking to the point where your brain is just getting so tired and just exhausted. And for this, I really feel like it's important that you talk to people that are safe people about what it is that you're going through. Yeah, I accept that good things come easily. I am a super attractor. It does not need to be difficult. And actually, when you take the paths of least resistance, often you are in better alignment. It's not always the case, but it's often the case. You know, if I have three projects that are both like are all calling my attention, and I go, okay, what am I meant to do today? You know, what is my priority? Which one do I even choose? I want to do all of them. Go to what feels easeful, and it's not an avoidant thing. Sometimes something's not ready. This is, if there's anything I've learned in being an entrepreneur for a few years now, it's that when something really feels like it's coming up against an edge and you don't see a way around it, often you're going to waste time trying to beat this wall down when you don't actually know the solution. And if you take some other path that is actually aligned and you keep going on the things that give you energy, you'll find either that thing is not important anymore, or you'll find the solution somewhere along this path. You'll find the solution for that thing and be able to draw it back onto your path. And so if you keep going with what feels good and in energy and giving you that feeling of being in alignment, that's where you're really going to attract what it is you need. And so good things come easily, right? And we want good things in our life. We do. All of us do. So spend some time today acknowledging some of your feelings, letting them come out, speaking to a friend. Maybe you want to share a comment. I'm happy to, give you a little response. And just to say, here are the things that I feel are actual, like challenging me, getting in the way of my happiness, joy, steadiness, all these things that we have in life. All of these things are available to you with divine energy. More energy than you realize is always available to you. And so the only task you have is to figure out what's giving you more energy and continue choosing those things. Okay. Keep it simple today. Keep it simple. Go to where energy is. We're growing as we go. All right. Enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. Enjoy your weekend if we don't connect till, the next week. But I will be back tomorrow live for a weekly live collective energy oracle reading. I'm really looking forward to it because we missed the second one, or I missed. I shouldn't put that on you. I missed the second one this week. So I'm really looking forward to seeing you all tomorrow, Sunday, for the weekly live collective energy reading at 3 p.m. British time. So it's 10 a.m., 10 a.m. Eastern time and 7 a.m. Pacific, I think. Anyways, you can do the math. It's 3 p.m. British time. Okay. Chat to you all later. Take care.